Hey everybody, welcome back to the farm here at Zion's Gate Ranch. Today we are going to slaughter a hog here on our farm. We do slaughter our own pigs sometimes. We also do take them to the butcher. Just depends on what's going on. This boy is intact and he's 6 months old. So today we're going to knock him. Weather's getting bad and it's going to be like 20-some degrees tonight. So we had a lot going on. I was going to do it yesterday. He's sleeping over here in the hut right now. We got him pinned up over there. As you can see, he's in the hut and he's sleeping right now, which actually sleeping is a really good thing to catch him, but I really don't want to bleed him out in that hut because I'm going to put another pig in there tonight. So we're going to get him in the chute over here with some grain and shoot him in the head. The very first thing that you need to always wonder and worry about is making sure that first shot is on point. So last thing you want to do is have an injured animal. Chasing him is no fun. And we also don't want him to go through a lot of pain. So number one key is shot placement. Now we will be using 9mm Glock 19 today. It thumps them, done it many times with hogs. 22 would work, but a little more room for marginal and error. 22 Magnum, I would prefer more. 9mm, it really does the job. It just puts them down. So we're gonna do this and we're gonna get him hung up. It's like 40 degrees and the wind is blowing, it's perfect. We're just gonna leave him hanging up for a couple hours and let him dry out. And then I'm gonna cord him up and then we're gonna get him in the fridge before it freezes tonight. And I wish it was 40 all night long because we would just hang him all night long, but it's supposed to be 23 with 20-mile-an-hour wind, so he'll freeze. So here we go, guys. We're gonna thump him. I use a full metal jacket because I don't want the thing coming apart. Really, you're just making a hole, and 9mm has a lot of penetration. So make sure there's nothing behind him, just in case that bullet goes flying. And it has a lot more damage than a 22. So you could use a 22 if you just know what you're doing. But I like a 9 because it just gets the job done. It's over. So come on, guys. Problem. What are you doing?
Bleeding him out.
Alright guys, we got him done. And he went down real fast, so good job on that. We're ready to go ahead and get him over here and get him skinned up. So we got the hog butchered, slaughtered I should say. Now we're about to start butchering him up. I'm going to cradle him just like this. If you take 2 blocks and put on each side, cradle him, cut down and get half the skinning done. Then all you got to do is hang him up by the tractor and just rip the back off. And it comes off really easy when you're skinning. So that's what we're going to do today. And we're just going to start going at it. So come along. Just cleaning them up makes the cleaning process a lot easier, less dirt and crap. Don't bust that. At least the knife is sharp. Cut through. go around that. See, I got a little bug there. Well, sharpening steel is great. It's a lot easier to do this cradle like this, and then we hang them up and just pull the backside off. Because skinning hogs can be tough if you do it just like a deer hanging up. It's a lot easier to work the high belly. See, I actually have a skinning knife. Looks like his dad. He looks like Ruby.
Yep.
My knives are not the sharpest, and I need a new sharpener, really. My back's kind of sore. It's a lot easier to skin them like this on the ground. Or if you had a cradle, obviously they sell cradles, you know. You could put them in a cradle standing up, you don't have to bend over like I am. It's a lot easier. Cradles, you can buy them. It's just like a sawhorse stand. They sit on it just like that. But not everybody has everything, you know. You gotta do what you gotta do. But see, this is what I mean. See how easy this is gonna be to skin him. That 9mm lights out, man. It thumps him. He didn't go nowhere. Dang sure. See? Try not to get into the belly. Pretty much just want to open him up flat. He'll be 20 years old, about 43. 43, whatever I am. All right, we got them all opened up flat there, just like we want. You see, we're starting to get in that back fat, and we want to save as much fat as possible. Some of this will be easier hanging up when we get to this point. That's what we're probably going to do. All right, guys. So next thing we're going to do is we're going to put the gamble behind his hind legs. We're going to raise him up with the tractor and just peel that back off best we can, and he'll be ready. And we're going to gut him hanging up. That's what we're going to do. We're going to gut him hanging up because it's just a lot easier. And we'll put the guts in a bucket, save the heart, the liver, all that good stuff. So let's do it. We're just going to lift him up with the tractor. I might even have to wrap that again. Excuse me. I'm just looking at my length. Hope that class works.
I hope so too.
Ready?
Yeah.
All right, now we just got to strip this freaking hide off of him, just like so. Try to keep that back fat. You know what? I actually have a skinning knife for this. This is a skinning knife. See, it has a curve on it, and then you can go like this, like butter. Handy. Apple. Bacon. We're gonna put the bacons on this guy on the smoker. Hickory smoked. Okay, that's what we're gonna do. So really you just gotta work your way now and just kind of try not to get into the fat. It's kind of not exactly always easy. Take your time. And once you get to the back, you can really just pull the freaking thing off. See, light and steady. Not getting into the fat. And there's the tail. Get that pin in there. There. Just gonna get it started. See, then it's gonna just start pulling, guys. We gotta get the anus loose. But you gotta loosen this up. Just like a deer or anything else. I just make a circle. Just kind of, and then use your fingers. Dig around. You guys can tie these off, but you can. But if you just be really careful, you're not gonna get poop out. I'm not gonna tie it off today, so we're just gonna pull them out when we've got them. See that? The less you use your knife at this part, the more back fat you're gonna save. That's the truth, because you'll see them coming off. Watch. See? And then have slices. Then you can start pulling. Thick hide. You know, if you had a way to hook this skin on the bottom, a lot of butcher shops will hook that on the floor and then they just pull the crane up and this just comes right off. You could do that with the tractor if you had it tied to something. But I got a loaner tractor and the emergency brake is not working, so we had to block it up. Sucks. Fat possible. What's the neck we're getting into there? we're gonna let him hang out here for a while. Well, it's nice out. Wow. That's a pretty hide now. Gotta love Old Spots to me. Look how pretty that hide is. I have tanned a hide in the past. It sucks. There was lard all over the driveway, and you would slip and fall like crazy. And if it froze, you was like an ice skating rink. You have to power wash all that off. But man, isn't he pretty? Guys, you can make a blanket out of that. If you want to spend the time. I don't. Because it is a lot of work. Trust me, I've got one in the bedroom. But it would be amazing to do. Pretty cool. Oh, I still got into that one a little bit. Here's the other one. Oh, guys, you smoke these and cure them? Oh, man. Forget about it. It's my favorite cut. All right, we're going to gut this bad boy. Without puncturing anything. I always have that knife away. I mean away. You're getting into gut territory in there. You don't want to. You don't want to do that. Sometimes it's just best to use your hands on some of this so you don't puncture the bladder and crap. And that wind is really drying this up. Now, see how you use your fingers? You don't want to go puncturing a lot of crap in here. You got the bladder right up in here. So. There. You kind of loosen this crap up. See the bladder? You don't want to bust that. Most of the pee-pee's in there. Whoa, see? All right, so there's. Now we got this. Loosen this up. That's where the anus is at. We'll worry about that in a little bit, but we're gonna keep going down. I want to get that freaking bladder out of there. It's gross. Eagles. I just heard hawks. You're smelling the blood. There's another one. Black and white one. Work your way down. The intestines. All right, now this is the spleen right here, very edible. Save that. Cut this out right here by the kidney, and this stuff's gonna start coming. liver, and it is it's healthy looking, but I've seen healthier, but that's very, very full. Gallbladder. So what we need to do is maybe just set this here. We're gonna carefully try to remove that.
I'm gonna just cut around it.
Yeah. We got the diaphragm down here. Kidney. Right here. If you're hungry, you would. This is very edible. Brandon, the meat's gonna turn me on to that right here, and it tastes like beef. Through my heart. Yes. So I'm not perfect. Well, I saw it through my heart. That's all right.
It'll still be edible that way.
The heart, the lungs. I don't eat the heart. I feed the dogs anyways. And lungs. This. Keep blowing that baby. Get into the pork chops. Oh yeah, going good. Take your time and go right down the center. Just like that. This freaking pig. It's actually a nice hog. Still put on inch and a quarter fat. Friday. Oh, he wasn't really finished like our other ones. All right. All right, everybody. So we have the hog in our house, and it's been hanging outside in the wind all day. And the wind is going crazy. The weather's going crazy. It's very cold tonight. We had to give a lot of bedding to all of our animals, and just at the same time, we're butchering a pig. So there's a lot going on today on the farm. But as you can see on this hog, this back fat, as we pull that off, we still have, you know, inch and a quarter back fat on there. I mean, very nice looking pig, man. And so what we're gonna do now is we're gonna break him up right here on our kitchen table. So we just put a tarp down, sanitize the tarp. We have a big farm table in here, and we're gonna just go to town. 1, 2, 3, fourth rib. We're gonna go right here. This fourth rib. Right here. And then right here. So this is the shoulder and this is the picnic. Then we're gonna come over here. We have the shoulder right here, the picnic right here, hock right here, and then we're gonna come over here to the ham, and you want to find that bone where the ham goes into, right here. Over here. Just get to the bone, grab your handsaw. Guys, so easy, butcher your own hog. Just like that. Put your saw to the side. Grab your knife. Get your ham. Just like so. You have your primals right here. You got a ham. You got the loin, the belly, the ribs. You got it all broke down. So next thing that we're going to do is we're going to pull the leaf lard off. You could have pulled the leaf lard off right at first, no problem. You could do it now, or you could have done it at the beginning. So get the leaf lard, and you want to grab this leaf lard. This has been hanging outside, and it's not exactly like one that's been hanging 24 hours in the cooler, so it's kind of still fresh. So it's not as easy to pull off. So see, take your leaf lard off, just like so. See, it just pulls. Just like that. Now, isn't that beautiful? Got some spare ribs.